Okay, this is it. Grand finals against platypeople. It's a rematch of the round three match, which is currently my only loss, so that doesn't bode super well. And also, Platy gets to be on the play, which also does not bode super well. But this matchup is extremely goofy, which does bode well. Okay, yes. Platy will be one true pairing, and I will draw a hand. That is. Ooh. Well, turn one land, turn one root fossil, turn two crack root fossil, turn three black titan. Opponent mulligans, that's good. This is not really the kind of hand I want in this matchup. Exorcist is good, but it doesn't assemble Titan super fast. Architect's quite bad in this matchup. It's possible this is a mulligan. Let me think. This hand is perfectly functional. I mean, root fossil presumably finds me lands. If root fossil doesn't find me lands, if I break on lands, obviously it's a huge problem. Architect's quite bad. Rest of the hand has reasonable cards. Opponent mulliganed, so I might have more time than usual. I think I do keep this. Just play it safe when your opponent mulligans. Okay. As I said, I believe the first person to attack with Titans in this matchup will win. Draw controlled ecosystem. That's really bad. Uh, that's really bad. I guess, yeah. I'm probably gonna untap. I guess it means I can if I crack root fossil and I hit a land on turn two, I can still play green Titan turn three instead of black Titan. But I'd really much rather play black Titan. Gonna pop out the graveyards here because they're quite relevant, especially opponent being on extraction mission. That just misses. That's a miss to duress. Opponent now mulligan 2/5. Yeah, put on the main deck duress that I probably should also be on, but they're not good in this matchup at least. Tapped Profane Grove. Oh boy, the hits keep coming. That's boy. Okay, the draw steps have not been kind, but opponent casting duress has been pretty good for me. I just gotta hit. I gotta see some good stuff with this root fossil. It's the promo version. I think the promo version is more likely to hit good things. Um, Opponent probably gonna start playing Titans here. And they got all their colors. Okay, this looks like Ozin's Blessing. Just to remind myself what my opponent's potential hits off Ozin's Blessing are, they have Agent of Deception and Masksmith as potential hits. So I might play around Agent of Deception. Okay, two lands, blue type. Unfortunately, all the lands I have access to are tapped. So I think it's going to be 4 path to graveyard, 4 path to battlefield. Well, the question is, what do I do with this blue Titan? Do I leave it on top, or do I put in graveyard? I think I keep it on top. One to graveyard, one to battlefield. Gonna ask some questions before I get an untapped step in case they want to do something while I'm tapped out. Okay, draw the blue Titan, and I think I want to play around Agent of Deception here by not running out Green Titan and just running out Exorcist, which is also quite good here, and I'm not close to assembling Titans right now anyways. Exorcist quite good when your opponent mulligans and then casts a duress that doesn't do anything. We certainly have like a long game advantage because of that. Yeah, an unusual kind of sequence of plays this particular game, with neither of us getting early golems down. I think both of us would prefer to get early golems down. We just weren't in a position to do so. Okay, they're going to let it resolve. High impact Exorcist split. They got 4 cards in hand. What am I looking for? I wouldn't mind taking a Titan, I think is the answer to that question. Oh, it's over here. There is a Herald Awakening. I'm definitely leaving them with that. And there's a blue Titan. Now, I am quite certain there is an Ozin's Blessing in the other pile. Like, it would not make any sense for there to not be an Ozin's Blessing in the other pile, considering they went, with this one style, unless they're really bluffing me. But, like, it could also be a hang. So yeah, I could take Blue Titan, which is, like, perfectly reasonable play. Or I could look at their hand. And yeah, if there's an Ozin's Blessing there and they just let this resolve, I might be able to prevent them from doing anything this turn. I believe there's something good in the face down pile. It's not like there's a lot of bad hits in this matchup. Knew it! Now I take Ozins and they don't do anything this turn. Huge for me. Hand is land, Blue Titan, Herald. Okay, land, Blue Titan, Herald, 1 unknown. That was the land. That's the land I saw. That's Herald. So hand is Blue Titan unknown. Yeah, I don't have denotation failure, so I can't counter that. Bin's land, so hand is still Blue Titan plus unknown. Okay, hand is Blue Titan. And they're on 2 golems, which is pretty scary. Okay, well, annoyingly did not hit a land. I really now I kind of wish I put that Forlorn Path on top. I think it has to be Black Titan. I need to stop him from playing Blue Titan next turn and attacking me. That lets things get wildly out of hand. If I play Black Titan and I draw an untapped land, I have Blue Titan plus Green Titan following turn, lets me get the reversal on them. Okay, once again, just like my last matchup with Platy, big draw here. If they find a Titan or an Ozin's Blessing, um, then it's pretty bad for me. This is, oh god, it's not just a Titan, it's Black Titan. Yep. I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu, just like the last matchup. They top decked Green Titan into Black. They top decked 2 Titans in a row. Yeah, and they're preventing me from double Titaning on my following turn. Now I need to draw a Hang, I'm pretty sure, to stay in this, but they get to Surveil, making it more likely they'll find another Titan. Okay, well, they've been a land, so they don't know their top card. Yeah, that is Menace. I'm not double blocking. I can't double block. This can't block. Brutal, 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 brutal. Okay, I draw untapped land, but because they took my Titan, I can't do anything here. It could be Architect Hope to hit Hang. I think that's where I'm at right now. It's not a good play. I get to mill 3 cards and hope to hit it. But if I hit Ragtag Squad, that's not the end of the world. That's not bad either. What about Ozin's Blessing? Ozin's Blessing, not the end of the world either. So I should shock this in, so I have Ozin's Blessing potential. Yep, gonna play Architect. Oof. Rough, rough, rough. Big Mills. Clearwater Guard is a miss. Ragtag Squad is kind of a hit. Ozens. Okay. That means I can Ozens um for Blue Titan. Which can tap down one of their Titans. Probably the black one. I'm just gonna let them have infinite mana now. It's okay. Actually, let me think about it when I get my Titan. So here's what I'm thinking. So they get to attack with a Titan next turn, and nothing I can do about it. I don't have 3 Titans, so I can't really block no matter what. Attack of Green Titan, they get to surveil, which basically means they get to dig one closer to finding gas, and I need them to miss on gas for a while. In the attack of Black Titan, they can eat one of these Green Titans out of my hand, which is not the end of the world. I have a backup. What would I rather have? They surveil one, or I exile Green Titan from my hand. I think I can let them surveil. It's just a surveil. Hopefully I can get ahead on Titans with something like draw untapped land into double Green Titan, or draw Blue Titan, cast that. I guess I'm not blocking with Exorcist, right? I'm not blocking with Exorcist, so I should just attack with it. That, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Architect Hail Mary saved me, but I need them to brick here. Yep, they crack on upkeep, which is correct. I am not dead here, even though they did get to attack with Titans once. But I need time. I need them to draw a brick. Extraction mission's also a brick if they hit that. Land, extraction mission, Herald, one of the ruins. Didn't do anything pre-combat. That's nice. Looking at top card. It's a land. Okay, yeah, best case scenario is a bad card like Extraction Mission, but being a land means they don't know they're the good card on top of their deck. I take 5 going to 6, which is not good. Top card in their hand was Forest. They did in fact brick. They have no trade abilities or any ability to make any game actions right now. So, oh my god, a root fossil. So let me think this through. Unfortunately, they get to attack with a Titan next turn. I can only tap down one of them with Blue Titan. I'm probably gonna okay. My baseline thing is I'm gonna play Green Titan. I'm gonna hit them for what's I'm gonna hit them my entire board, which hits them for 13, and then I'm probably gonna try to block Green Titan with my Green Titan. And I guess I just run out of root fossil. It does nothing. I need them to brick one more time. Be my top 1 card. Black Titan. Okay, what are the situations where my next draw matters? My next draw matters if they draw a removal spell, which they do have. They have hangs in their deck. They draw a removal spell and use it to kill one of my Titans so that I don't have to. But then I have Green Titan. I still have lethal next turn. They would need to draw Black Titan. If they draw Black Titan and take this and they set it up to block, then I kind of want this on top, I think. But I also. Close, 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 close. I think I might bin it, actually. certainly not a good draw. And, like, it's so likely the game is over on my next turn. I think if the game isn't over, I would like a black Titan, is the conclusion I come to. Okay. Attack. And I'm just not blocking, right? There's just no reason I would ever block. They can chump, like my Exorcist. But yeah, that would leave them with not 3 Titans in play. Obviously, there's no way they can do that. Play Root Fossil, play Root Fossil. If I'm really desperate, I can upkeep Root Fossil looking for better plays. Okay, they got 1 draw, and it's got to be something pretty specific, actually. Like, Blue Titan, I had 6, not 5. Blue Titan doesn't get them out of this. And Ozin's Blessing for Blue Titan doesn't either. Oh, they say GG. Wow, I thought I was losing that game by so much. But we get out of that alive. Okay, 1 game from yeah, broke your rule. First player to attack with a Titan did not win. Make Escape is bad. Root Fossil is bad. Duress and Sunder's Avalanche are not, like, good, but they're better than nothing. They're bringing in... I think Duress is better than Avalanche. It's close. I think Avalanche is better. Oh, wait, no, I have to bring in 4 cards. Probably 2 of each, then. Oh, wait. Do I want Architect? It did good stuff that game, but maybe I don't want Architect. I want Sundress over Architect. Uh, I think it's worth keeping in. Very close. Okay, let's just clean 2-0 them and get this over with. Wow, this is a pretty good hand. Yeah, I got no. Oh God, it's tap land. Stupid controlled ecosystem means I do not get turn 1 Duress if I want turn 2 Titan, and I do want turn 2 Titan. This is just turn 2 Titan, turn 3 Titan, turn 4 Titan. Hope that's good enough. Oh, controlled ecosystem. Really screwing me here. Ooh, island. Okay. This gives me turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Blue Titan, turn 3 Controlled Ecosystem Blue Titan, or Maskmouth, turn 4 Ozin's Blessing, guaranteed. So I just Duress this turn. I love knowing my opponent's hand. Underrated thing to have in Magic is just knowing your opponent's hand. Ooh! Yikes! This was their keep 7. They're on Blue Titan plus Lance. I love to see it. I love to see it. Play Primal Fissure. You with that one. Okay. And Blue Titan, presumably. Yep, okay. And it's 3 lands and an unknown. Like, I can't expect them to do nothing for... Oh my god, another tap land. For the rest of the game, but... knowing that they're at least a little flooded is very nice. Okay, pop out their graveyard, because that matters. Swamp, that was in hand, and this is a... Yep. Well, okay, if they just have perfect luck at top decking Golems whenever they want one, that's going to be pretty bad for me. Oh my god, 3 tap lands in hand. This is land Blue Titan, pretty obviously. And it has to be one of the green lands. I knew he played Ephemeral Mire, but I need to have green mana next turn. Land Blue Titan. Well, I just need them to have not drawn a Titan 2 turns in a row. Please. Oh god. I mean, to be fair, they have a lot of Titans in their deck. Mountain, I know about. Just pass. You draw nothing but lands. Yes! Okay, they can activate Blue Titan. So we're not out of the woods. By any means. Just give me an untapped land. Okay. Oh, wait, that's right. And here's the annoying thing. I can Ozin's Blessing for Blue Titan, but I can't tap down things. They will be the first to attack with Titan. I guess I can attack with Titans first, because I can Ozin's Blessing for Blue Titan, but I can't tap down any of their stuff, because all my lands are tapped. I guess instead of Ozin's Blessing for Blue Titan, I could just Chronicle copy Blue Titan. That's better, because it gets me an untapped Blue Titan. Yeah, I mean, I gotta do it. There's absolutely no way I can not do it. And next turn, if they have Titan attack, tap down 2 Titans, that's actually pretty annoying. But then I can Odin's Blessing for Blue Titan number 4, and then I finally have enough mana to actually pay for one of them. Right, because at the end of this turn, they're going to make a Golem token, untap, they're going to be able to attack, tap down 2. It's going to be very annoying. I can't do anything about that. Yeah. Boy. What a weird hand. I think if they continue to draw bricks, then I am still in it. Because like even if they make a goal, what, what? They didn't activate Blue Titan. They didn't use the activated ability on this card that says 3 tap, make a 1. What? They play Black Titan. Okay, now they take my Ozin's Blessing, which is annoying, but they can't tap down any of my Titans. I can tap down on all of theirs. That's okay. That's the last card. I don't know the other card in the hand. Oh wow, they Vishanki Victor is untapped, so they can't actually do this. Okay. Oh boy, it's about to get super silly. Unbelievably silly things about to happen. Okay, I have Avalanche. Okay, let me think through what's happening here. Now this is a goofy game. Now this game is certifiably goofy as heck. So if I attack with 2 Titans and I tap down their 2 Titans, I have to pay ward for both. They take 6. They can attack me back with 1 Titan and tap down my guy. So I can either cast a Masksmith or attack with Ephemeral Mire. Untrue. Ephemeral Mire costs 2, and I don't have the so I'm just casting Masksmith this turn. Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforwardly that's my play. Then they can attack with a Blue Titan. Okay, yeah, if they have things, it starts to get bad for me. But I do get to hit them down to 8, and they only get to hit me down to 11, and then so... Yeah, this game is so goofy. Undeniably goofy game. Okay. They take the damage. I play the Masksmith they know about, which... You know, it's a relevant attacker. Okay, what do they have? They could definitely have things that get them out of this. Absolutely could. No, they got lands in hand. What? Okay, sure. GG. Wow. Okay, that was, I think, my shortest match yet. Wow. Thanks. Okay. Wow. That's kind of surreal. Uh, well, not the most intriguing and complicated finals I've ever played. Um, but wow. Okay, I already know what my promo is. Thank you everyone who watched all the way from beginning to end of this of this tournament. This is my first time recording a whole tournament. I know I'm not as good at this as Peacock or Times, but I hope that the quality of the Golems gameplay made up for it. And this deck is, I think, certifiably really good. It might even be, I don't know if it's certifiably not okay. I think Kumrak has a good matchup against it, but it might be certifiably, like, kind of obnoxious to play against. Um, but I love it. I love that I this stupid deck. I love that. Which is actually, you know what, let's do a deck tech while we're here. The Titans. I mean, all of them amazing in different ways. Blue Titan just makes aggro decks so sad. Black Titan makes slower decks so sad. Green Titan kind of not amazing in any matchup, but leads to those games where you have 8 lands in play. Obviously, you can't. I might even play 4 Black Titans because of the matchups where they're so good, or maybe have the last one in the sideboard. Own Deception is fine. I think having some interaction makes sense. You have a lot of other instants that you're kind of interested in playing anyways, so Omen kind of makes sense. I could believe instead of Omen, this should be some other kind of interaction, or perhaps even like this is one of the things you drop if you go into the extraction mission package. Hang makes sense as the removal spell of choice. You don't turn on Hang very often, it's just the green and black Titans, but it's I think you can't afford Outfield, you need the cheap one. Ozin's Blessing just really what makes this deck tick, kind of the hidden thing that's broken this deck. Um, the Ozin's Blessing package, Agent Deception, I think, is a must-have. In the moments when you get it, it's such a high-leverage Ozin's Blessing target. Exorcist, same thing. Exorcist on draw step gets you guaranteed wins in games where otherwise you have not guaranteed wins. Mask Commit means you have main deck, enchantment, artifact, and graveyard interaction for very low cost. You saw that was very important against Platy the first time. Architect is more of just a me being fun thing, but I think it is legitimately like a relevant thing that Ozin's Blessing can be 5 mana hang sometimes. Um, Let me just unsideboard actually, so we can talk about the normal main deck. Not that one. Main deck Make an Escape. I think it was a cute idea. I think it is legitimately good in the matchups that you're most worried about. I think possibly this should just be Duress, which is also good in those matchups, but also in several other matchups, kind of more generically useful. The Mana Base, I never activated Control the Ecosystem. I kind of just wish this was Clearwater Grotto number 4. One of the things about this deck is that you are so good against aggro that you can afford to play 9 Shocklands. And it's not that big a deal. But in the matchups where you need your stuff to enter untapped because your lifesteal doesn't matter as much, then you super, super don't want to control the ecosystem. Even though you do get to 8 mana, and the 8 mana activated ability mode on this is kind of real. Ragtag Squad, key to your most broken draws of like turn 2 Titan, turn 3 Ragtag Squad, attack of it. Chronicle, it's fine. Like copying green or black Titan is fine. Drawing cards in control matchups is fine. This could easily get replaced by something else. Root Fossil, wasn't super impressed by it as much as it's an extremely strong card in general. Sideboard, Cyber Zoologist I think was too cute. Like, the matchups that are slow enough where you want to Ozin's Blessing for Cyber Zoologist, you'd kind of just rather Ozin's Blessing for Exorcist. Sizz Call I do like. I think Cyber Zoologist should probably just be another Sizz Call. This card is legitimately very good in like mono black control, white blue control, those kinds of matchups, which wasn't a ton of in this GP, but can run into. Avert Disaster, I never got to use this, but this is for Revolutionary's Monument. That's why these are in the sideboard. Revolutionary's Monument is otherwise a really bad matchup for you because you don't really interact with them in a way that stops them from ramping, and then Revolutionary's Monument goes to the top of you. That's why I devoted 4 whole sideboard slots to that deck that I never ran into. Downlink Overload, I think it's the best anti-aggro option. This is what I'm siding in against Bios. Bios is one of the scarier matchups possible. There's other anti-aggro stuff I could have been bringing, like Denotation Hijack, I think is very legitimate concern here. Cendrus Avalanche, you gotta have this. It's just so high leverage in the matchups where it's good, like blue-white, control, black-white aggro. Just, like, there are so many decks that this just instantly kills. You gotta have at least 3. And Duress is great. Um, Super happy with this deck. Super happy with the win. Hopefully no time loops reset this victory for me. Thank you all for watching. Good night.